As a Latino, I've never been more embarrassed and more disappointed in the Latin community for even voting or thinking of voting for Trump. Voting against your own self-interest is counterproductive. It's insane to me. Like, y'all don't make no sense. What's not clicking?
So what happens now that Trump has been reelected? If you are married to someone who is dealing with immigration matters, or if you are dealing with immigration matters, things are about to get very, very uncomfortable.
It is so surprising how Hispanic people and Black people massively voted for Donald Trump. I don't know what they are looking for. Either they are looking for their own interest or they are looking for their downfall. Do they know what mass deportation means? Mass deportation doesn't look anything like the white skin. Mass deportation looks exactly like the brown skin. Latinos, Black people, Hispanic, get ready. And don't think you have the right to vote, so you are above deportation. Don't think you are a U.S. citizen because of being a U.S. citizen, you are above deportation. You must be joking. Birthright is going to be taken away by Donald Trump administration. Agenda 2025 is coming. If you have not gone through that agenda and its policies, you need to go and check it for yourself. Go to Google and type in Agenda 2025. It will show to you when you go through and you see what it means. A lot of people are being ignorant. They voted for what is coming to harm them. Let the music begins.
Trump, everybody they know, they gonna vote for Donald Trump. That's the way it goes. All over America, all over the USA, they voted for Donald Trump. That's what I'm trying to say. Election is over, everyone can see. Donald Trump is now the president of your country. Election is over, everyone can see. Donald Trump is now the president of your country. I want to make America great again.
Woo!
I want to lower the taxes. I want to bring all American business back from overseas back to the USA, baby.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, Donald Trump is now the president of your country. Election is over, everybody can see. Donald Trump is now the president of your country. Election is over, everyone can see. Donald Trump is now the president of your country.
It is very funny how these Black people are playing the guitar. And I mean, they are so celebrating. They are so much happy about the win, about the victory of Donald Trump. But mind you, there is nothing to be happy about the victory of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump doesn't care about you. Donald Trump doesn't see Black people as anything. Donald Trump doesn't see Hispanic people like, oh my God, look at the recent things, dirty things that Donald Trump said about Hispanic people. After all this, you go and cast your vote for Donald Trump. For what? This is getting out of hands how ignorant people are becoming nowadays. The Donald Trump administration, the Donald Trump government, the Republican is a white supremacy movement. If you don't know, I'm telling you today, either you like it or not, either you accept or not, either you agree with me or you don't. That is the truth. The Republican is a white supremacy movement. They are making sure that the white supremacy stays in the United States of America. That is why they care about something American. That is why they call some people Black Americans or African Americans. They call some people Native Americans. When it comes to America, they mean the white. So making America great again doesn't concern you, Black person. It doesn't concern you, Hispanic person. It concerns the white Americans. That is their interest. It is a white supremacy movement. So if you are ignorant about it, I am here to educate you. If you are a Hispanic and you voted for Donald Trump, your vote is gone and he is the winner. There's nothing you can do but learn from your mistakes. You have done a terrible thing because Donald Trump doesn't care about you. And those my Black American brothers and sisters voting for Donald Trump and celebrating about it, Donald Trump doesn't see you as anything. He doesn't care about you. You are Black. He is white. And he cares about the white supremacy movement. And those Africans who are in the US and they got the US citizenship and they are voting massively for Donald Trump. This is my message for you. Go back to history. Go and check what Donald Trump said about Africa. Donald Trump said Africa is a shithole continent. He doesn't get any respect. He doesn't have any respect for Africa as a continent. He said it's a shithole continent. So if you are a black person like me and you are busy spending your time on Donald Trump victory, you are digging your own grave. That is what I can tell you. Because he don't care about you. He cares. And my message for Dr. Umar Johnson, you are a disappointment to the black community. You contributed a lot to make sure that Kamala Harris lose this election. Shame on you, Dr. Umar Johnson. You have influenced the masses to vote against Kamala Harris. And that is a big mistake for not voting Kamala Harris into power. That is a big mistake. To the black people in the hoods, the black people who lives in the hoods, you think Donald Trump is coming to give you some amount of money to fill your pockets? This is very disappointing that you chose to vote against your own interest. You hate yourself. That is what I can tell you. You hate yourself by voting Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump doesn't care about the black community. Tell me what Donald Trump has done for the black community. In his previous government, before he was elected out because of his greediness, because of his hate and racism. During COVID-19, Donald Trump couldn't handle things well. Many people, millions of people died in the United States of America. And the majority of people who died were black people. Black people are actually the minority population in the US. But the majority of people who died during COVID-19 is black people. Because he don't care. He don't care about you guys. What is your problem? What are you thinking? Donald Trump doesn't care about you. So why do you go on and vote for someone who doesn't care about you? This is disgusting. I think majority of black Americans need education. Majority of black Americans need to go back to history, need to learn their history, need to know who they are. It seems like they don't know who they are. It seems like they don't know anything about themselves. And they don't know their enemy. They don't know their friends either. Kamala Harris was always talking about the improvement, the growth, and the success of the black communities. But Donald Trump was talking about the black job, the enslavement. And to you, the Hispanic people, shame on you. You have done a terrible job by voting Donald Trump into power. Shame on you. I hope and I think it is true that you are eating the cats and you are eating the dogs. Let us all wait and see what Donald Trump will do for the Hispanic people and the black community.